Yo, Votoshi, they straight up thought we wasn't gonna hit him over the head again. Well, guess what? I got you. Let's get it.
Everybody get voted. Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Fuck is you smoking?
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking.
They thought it was a joke. We back, baby.
We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus.
V2.
Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted. Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Try to tell them.
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking.
They ain't wanna listen.
We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus.
Focus.
Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted. Y'all can't test us, go hard, hell no, we go extra. Supercharging this bitch like Tesla. Talk for get folded like wrestlers. Math lessons, Votoshi give lectures. I don't play about them either, you can get the stretcher. Cut from a different cloth, you can see the texture. Oh, I'm in here too, we apply pressure. From the billboards, the signs, the malls, news, partnerships, we off the chain. Volty change, powered by Volty soft, we bout to change the game. Ain't no lion, tigers, bears, or Maya's dragons turning up the fucking flames. Hey, Votoshi, somebody just copied our color. Daddy pussy-o. Got the other devs trying to copy yours. Still killing pose, beat them like you're jacking off. No sleep, gang, we don't slack at all. The other token really ain't the same, no, not at all. 1-to-1, only dog in the catalog. Here to chat about the chart, holding heavy dog. Better load you some, get your bag fatted dog. With the only one that really matter, y'all. Everybody get voted. Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Fuck is you smoking?
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking.
They thought we was joking.
We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus. Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted. Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Fuck is you smoking, man? Crazy.
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking. We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus. Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted. Head to the top where they can't be. They all flop like FAT. Still blind like they can't see. It's the V to the OLT. We fast but stay low key. Diamond hand, no, we don't G. The Telegram 24/7. We don't sleep. Buy more, nah, we not cheap. The top 4 spot we gon' be. Y'all floor drop. We not weak. They set, no, we don't speak. But anytime Votoshi get the word, we go peak. It's contagious. Mad that the math is cash for generations. Put it in the hands of masses. They make it. Anything else besides us, they fake it. Cheap imitation for these generations. You need innovation with no limitations. A free invitation, man, that you need to get voted.
Get voted.
Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Fuck is you smoking?
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking.
Thought we was joking, huh?
We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus.
Man, we focus.
Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted.
Worldwide.
Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking? Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking. We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus. Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted.
Everybody get voted. Stand the
Voted.
fuck up. Stand the fuck up one
Voted.
time for my man Votoshi.
I'm saying God told me, leave those people behind that you got to convince. I don't got time. Why we got to convince people who've been reading the word? Why we got to convince people who've been in the church their whole life? Why we got to convince people who've seen the power of God over and over again? Why we got to keep convincing? It's time to move forward. We ain't got a lot of time on this earth to be having meetings that at the end of the meeting don't nothing come out of it. I don't even care if we met for 4 hours and something came from it. We meeting and ain't nothing coming from it but bad feelings. It's homeless people. It's people with mental disorders. It's kids trying to go to college. We still living from check to check. You've been paying tithe for how long? It's time to move forward. You've been paying tithes for how long? You had that gift for how long? It's time to move forward. God is ashamed of most of us in this room. Now, I can't speak for all y'all. He told me I'm ashamed of you. This man just did an app and it's got 80 million people following. What would happen if you did something for me and 80 million people gave their life to me, son? You still going to non-believers to push your message. Why you ain't got your own? Why you keep saying, oh God, if I say too much Jesus, they're gonna shut me down? They shouldn't be able to shut you down. You should have your own stuff. You keep putting your stuff on their stuff and crying about what they doing to your stuff. Get your own stuff. We talk about people who got stuff who ain't even got God like we got God, and they got more stuff than we. They got more faith. They moving further than we moving. I brought a treat. Forward. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Please do me a favor. Write in your phone before you leave. What do you need to go forward in? Why don't y'all? As anointed as you are, why don't your bank account look like it? As anointed as we are, why don't your credit score look like the God that you serve? What's the problem? Why aren't our relationships? Why aren't we producing? We're not going.
Hey, we in here. Let's go. Let me see if I can switch it up to this. Okay, what's up, y'all? What's good? This is your boy Mike Jordan. So this is our second interview that we're doing, and just for those who haven't seen the first one, you can go catch the first one with Kim Bussey. Um, Kim Bussey is a realtor of our community, and what Insanely Voted is aiming to do is it's aiming to highlight the OGs in the community, the people who are in the community that go hard every day for vote, the people who um, show up every day and are, busting their ass to make sure that we take this to the top. So, with that being said, the person that we have coming up for the interview today is Krypto Momma. So, I got her back on the stage, and I'm pretty excited. The headline that I have for it was "Health is Wealth." So, when we bring her up, uh, I'm assuming the focus is primarily going to be number one. She's got a show that she's going to start doing and presenting to the community, which I think is going to be pretty amazing. So I know I definitely want to highlight that. I also want to highlight as well too. She's the one with the rap vehicle, which I think that's dope. That's awesome. So want to highlight that too as well. And if we can, if I can find it on Twitter, I definitely put it up too and show that. I think that's awesome. But and just her motto on what she believes and stuff like that. She also had a story that she had told in Twitter space that maybe she'll tell too up there. So what with that being said, let's go ahead and break up Miss Krypto Momma. Krypto Momma, what's up?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we are. Sorry.
Uh,
Hello.
hey, I'm glad you
Sorry.
made.
I'm gonna try really hard not to touch my phone or anything because when I'm on, sometimes I don't know what happens with StreamYard. My fingers do something and then I end up getting myself out. So, uh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
haven't.
getting the hang of this too. I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Yeah. But
Okay, so
hello.
how was your day today, Krypto Momma?
It was a beautiful day, actually. It was a very, very beautiful day. I went and set up a buffet type brunch for a couple people, and then it was close to the mountain. So I looked up a little hiking trail, and there was a nice little, I don't know, creek, and I jumped in. So it was a beautiful day. It was a great day today.
So, Krypto Momma, I know you are OG in the community now, right? So, um, For the people who are new, that are gonna be watching this space, first, how long have you been a part of the Vote in You community?
Since the beginning, a few days after it launched. Yeah.
That's dope. And I know I seen your vehicle that you got that's on Twitter. It's a GMC, right?
Yeah, it's a Denali. So you come
Yeah.
Denali.
And it's wrapped in Vote in You. I wanted
Mhm.
trying to find it. Hold on, I had posted a picture of it. I wanted to bring it up and show it real quick. But I also wanted to highlight you're supposed to be starting the show soon. Am
I
I
am supposed
okay?
to. Yeah. So I'm looking at this Friday. I'm hoping that there's some things I have to iron out tomorrow. And if that irons out the way I wanted it to, then this Friday will be Volted Health, MBS, Mind, Body, Spirit will be starting. And just kind of educating the space, like bringing in, you know, we just came off of Just Space, right? And like Lumby was touching on some stuff, and it's so real. Like it's very real. Our health is our wealth, and monetary wealth is great, but if we don't have the health to go with it, then I mean, we're just gonna have money for good nurses, like no, 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 no. So yes, the space should be starting this week. I'm hoping, if not next Friday for sure.
Okay, and it's a Twitter space.
I believe I'm gonna try to do YouTube. I haven't worked it out completely yet, but I feel like if I do YouTube, then maybe I can bring more people to Twitter to Bolt kind of through these spaces. You know,
That's
it'll
awesome.
touch on a whole lot of other stuff I'm gonna be doing. One day I'll have like a cooking show. It'll be like, okay, we're gonna cook a meal together and that type of stuff. So
So I got got a picture of your vehicle of it showing on the screen. Can you
that's
guys see it?
her.
That's her. Okay, I mean she's showing. Um, I think this is amazing. This is something that shows somebody who's truly devoted to the Vote Army, which I think is something amazing. Uh, Mind, body, and spirit. Can I ask you, why exactly did you choose mind, body, and spirit? Is it something that led you to this? Is it something that happened in your life that pushed you to this path?
Oh yeah. Um, I truly believe you can eat all the good stuff that you want, but if you have a lot of stinking thinking, what I call it, like the monkey brain, where it's just kind of everywhere and you can't, you don't have control of the mind, the body, the spirit. It's all connected. So you can eat all the great stuff, but you have to love yourself. Self love, self care is super important and it's not talked about. It's selfish if you love yourself, and it's not, it's actually the best form of kindness that you could give everybody else is to love yourself first so that you have enough to give to someone else. So, yeah, I have a son who's 14. After having him 4 months after I developed lupus, I got very, very, very sick. I was in a wheelchair, wearing diapers, over 230 pounds. Like my life was completely a different life. And I I was a nurse before, and so I tried all the things that they needed me to do. I did everything, and it just didn't work. And I had a friend that was pressuring me to change my diet. You got to lose some weight. And I'm like, yo, man, leave me alone. You don't know my life right now. um, but essentially, I ended up in the hospital. It was pretty scary. And I was like, what do I have to lose? Right? Like, I'm doing it that way. I have to learn something else. Um, and unlearn what I thought I had known. Because up until then, I was super Western medicine. I was, Mr. Jordan, have you been taking your medication? I'm gonna go tell on you. I'm gonna tell the doctor. because you're not taking it, and this is why you're feeling this way, right? So now I'm taking everything and like, yo, come on, where's that magic pill that you said you had? Like, this is ridiculous. There's no such thing. It's treating a symptom, not the getting to the root of the issue. It's, here's a band-aid for this that may cause something else over here. And I started seeing that. So I was like, I'm going to do 30 days and see what happens. 30 days, because I already know based off of my training that eating lettuce is not going to help me. So I'm going to give you 30 days. And after 21, it was a completely different life. I was walking around. I was not having to use my diapers. So much TMI right now, but this was the life that I had to live. Like, this was my reality. And I was in my 30s, active. I'm a mom. I'm now a mom of three. So I was like, what? I can't get sick right now. Like, what is this? Like, and be so down where you have to rely on anybody and everybody else is a very humbling experience. And so I was still having stinking thinking. And I was still a lot in the woe is me and why, instead of what's to come of this. Like, there's a plan. It was a major curveball. It hit me, but maybe I wasn't on the right path to begin with. So maybe this is the path that I have to be on anyway. Um, and I had to learn how to quiet my mind, meditate, ground myself. It's super important. And so, yeah, mind, body, spirit is we're whole. We are all one. These specialists they're kind of funny to me now, because how are you going to specialize in one thing and not know everything else? So anyway, that's where that's going. I didn't know what I had to bring to the space. Ladybug is amazing. I love her, and she motivates us, ladies, to be the best of us. And she's like, come on, you got to start a space. And I'm like, I don't know what I would do. And I happened to be co-hosting. Space Chick asked to co-host, and I was like, sure. And she ended up hearing me talk in the VC, and it was on health. It was on, try this. Maybe if you do this, it might help with that, and then it was like, oh, okay, now I know what I could bring. I know what I
That's
could talk about, what I do already. So
that's very cool. And what day do you plan on do? What days do you plan on doing it on?
I think Fridays, um, Friday evening, maybe ish. It doesn't look like there's too much. There's Freaky Friday, but it'll go before then.
That's awesome. That's a heck of a story. I think that's something that'll benefit not only just the Vote Army well, but just the outside community too as well. Because that's something that people technically don't want to focus on, and we don't want to admit it to as well. So the fact that that's something that you had to go through, I think that's powerful, number one, and I think it's powerful as well that you decided to come up and do what you're doing about it and create your own mind, body, and spirit. So to get back in that way, in shape or form, I think you're doing your walk. So I think you're right there in the line of it. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not talked about at all. It's almost like, you know, like a taboo. It's easier to help someone else with theirs and what they're dealing with than to look inside and actually deal with what it is that is happening with you. What is the root problem? Like, what happened? How did your body get into such dis-ease? It's a disease, yes, but it's in dis-ease. So what happened? Like, where's the root of that? Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's deal with things that aren't dealt with or pushed under the rug. And I don't have to deal with that, but all of a sudden you're tripping over that rug and you making everybody else trip with you. Like, what the hell's going on? Come on, relax. Like, what just happened, right? But it's all of these little things that pile up and you don't even see it. And it's piling up within you and you're pile after pile, you're just kind of living in this fight or flight mode and your body's it's releasing cortisol. It's releasing hormones that keep you in this stress level to have this, I don't know, the energy, the whatever it needs to run away from something that's coming and chasing you, right? But it's not. It's like you're still tripping over something that happened that you didn't deal with, and you don't even realize that you're still putting yourself in that mode. So yeah, it's not talked about, and it's it's easier when you do start talking about it a little bit more to help yourself get through stuff, really, because it is a difficult thing to deal with, and people switch up on you sometimes, right? And you're like, wait, it's still me. Like I'm going through this. Like, don't exclude me because you think I can't handle the party or whatever that was so normalized before. Or let's do something else together, like don't look at me as like an illness. Look
Right.
at me like I'm still here. And that part ends up happening a lot. And so it is a lot harder to talk about when you're going through it than helping someone through it.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So, when you first started your first 30-day renewal, what would you say was the hardest part about that for the people who would want to try it and
Mm,
start it for themselves?
mm, mm. Be kind to yourself. Just know you are going to be irritable. You are going to not like people. You're not going to like the person sitting next to you eating, even if they're just eating a salad, like you start to detox uh, a lot of stuff, right? So you're detoxing sugars. That's a humongous thing. We're super addicted to sugar and we don't even realize it. That's a whole other subject. You're detoxing processed foods. So your body is now going to release stuff that it's already stored and make you remember that chocolate cake, that fried chicken, my carnitas,
No.
like.
Ugh.
And so you're like, oh my goodness, you're fighting against yourself. So be nice to yourself because these things are gonna come up. I just said it was a really drastic thing. Like it was like either try this or you're coming home to not be here anymore type of thing. It got really, really, really bad. Um, and so I was like, okay, cold turkey, everything, nothing. And I'm talking like, I like my little wine, no more wine. I wanted any type of sugar, no sugars. It was just like berries. I went super raw, um, nothing, no gluten, no breads, no anything. It was veggies, fruits, nuts, herbs, water, alkaline water. You have to get your body in an alkaline state.
It's tough.
So it is extremely tough. So know that you're going to go through withdrawals. You're going to be um, releasing stuff that was sitting inside of you. And so you're going to be needing to go to the restroom a lot. You're going to feel achy. Your body is going to be, you're going through a detox. And sometimes you experience withdrawals that some people have never experienced. You go through cold sweats and your your body gets like mad at you for a minute. We have We have parasites, good and bad. It's like so crazy, but it's so true. And the bad ones, they start to attack. They start to get really upset and they want you to eat all this stuff just to feed them because they're the ones that are providing the dis-ease in your body. So understand you're going to go through withdrawals, you're going to get irritable, but it only, I mean, I kid you not, day 21, it's like a whole, that your body like resets and it's like, doof, oh, this is the program. That's what's up. Okay, let's do this, you know, and you have energy beyond what you've ever had. Like it's really crazy when you fully detox everything out.
And do you work out? Like, are you on a workout routine consistently?
Yoga.
Oh wow,
Yoga. Hmm.
that goes perfect with mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah. It quiets the mind, and especially if you do hot yoga, it puts you in a situation where you get heated sometimes, right? Like you get heated, and it's like, okay, this is that point where I was trying to do that pose and that was kicking my butt, but I gotta breathe through this right now. So let me just remember that I gotta take a deep breath. Maybe a deep breath might just help me out right now, you know? So yoga. And it we gotta keep our bodies moving.
Mm,
Use it or lose it is it goes with everything. So if you're not
mm.
using your body, it's like the little tin man, you're gonna get all stiff and need oiled up and so move it, stretch it, stay limber, play with the kids, move, move. It's so important. Move your limbs. You have like in order to move your limbs, like from your feet all the way up, like for your heart and blood to do what it needs to do, you gotta move. You gotta move them. Like can't just be sitting around all day, hoping that everything's gonna be okay. Like some people they're just lucky they get away with it, but
No, some people don't though, and it's people out here that that don't know the health problems that they're dealing with because they might not go to the doctor, or they might not check regularly. So it's the stuff that
Mhm.
you're doing. I think will also be a reminder for those who don't normally. My computer is going crazy right now. I think it would be a reminder for those who don't normally um, think to do that stuff, or tentatively put mind, body, and spirit first. Some of us just forget, and everyday life happens, and to have that reminder, or that person, that mentor, that friend, that anybody to constantly and consistently be there, I think is going to be something powerful. So my kudos to you. I think that's strong. That's very strong.
Thank you. Thank you. It is, sometimes we just need someone to hold our hand a little bit, and like I completely understand that. Like I needed a hand, let me tell you. Like I was just like, please, like just don't give up on me. Send me recipes. What am I supposed to do? Like I don't want to be sick anymore. I need to be a mom, So when I was thinking about the space, like what, I'm new to crypto. Like I'm not that confident to speak fully on crypto. Like, oh my goodness, on Volt. Like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to steer somebody the wrong, whatever. My mind was just like boo, 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 right? Um, I really was like, oh wait, like I, once I got off, Space Chicks live, her Twitter space or her X space, I had a lot of DMs and they were very positive and very moving. There was a lot of beautiful people that opened up, and I was like, wow, okay, I'm already doing this. So I meal prep for people. I grow sprouts and juice and wheatgrass. I grow wheatgrass and juice wheatgrass, and I'm already doing this for people, right? I'm already plant-based cooking and catering to people. So why wouldn't I bring it to my people, like the army, like after having that space and hearing some of the things and where it really can help, I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's my goal, way before Volt, like my son's 14. He got four. Actually, he's about to be 15 tomorrow. But I got 3 more years. I'm gonna be in an RV. I'm gonna be going around all country and just shout, giving people juices, introducing the fat, sick, and nearly dead part, whatever. There's a documentary. That's what changed me. Honestly, that was part of like, oh my goodness, like, okay, let's just try it. Let's just see, and I had, this constant thank goodness of someone just like, try. What do you have to lose? You must think it's a vacation in the hospital. What? Oh, no, it's not, So whatever, I tried it. But anyway, that's my goal, to go around and, you know, vagabond around in my little RV giving juices to people. So why not? I already come in and show you guys. Just see what's up. Thank you for having me on your space. First of all, you're, you know what? You guys, he is something special. You are very special. There's a lot in there that you haven't exposed yet. And I am very, very, very honored to be part of some of the ideas that are coming out, and hearing the things that you have going on it's pretty dope. It's really dope, actually.
No, I appreciate you. I my biggest thing is I think that vote is something different, and I think it's doing something different. I think it's doing something that a lot of people in the crypto space have never really seen before. You know, so
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
very new. It might be some things that some people may have seen before, but at the same time, just community wise too as well. Uh, like I said, and I'll say it time and time and again, it's powerful. So I don't know. I think it's more so of a thing of just trying to be in line with the vision of what vote is and where we're all supposed to be going. Really just trying to make sure that I put myself in line to make sure that somebody else is put in line, or like Musa was put in line for me to get put in line. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
he stay in line, which is something that the whole vote community has as a team, and it's unique. I think that's something that's gonna go a very long way. But
Absolutely.
uh, but with that being said, we don't got too many comments in here. I don't think anybody have too many questions. If they do, you guys can drop them in the chat right now. Um, if not, what I will say, I want to say something real quick as an intermission period. So I have a new cover right there. That's my new cover in the background. It's called Insanely Voltage. See the little coffee joint right there. Uh, don't
Hmm.
know how I'm gonna do this, but the goal is to just have that one, and as we get more people to come up and uh, come on the interviews and stuff like that, my goal is to have people try it, and show themselves drinking it and stuff. And I think that'll be something that'll help kind of sort of catapult it a little bit. But I think a goal would be to possibly get you back up here again, maybe after you start the show, you know, uh, and I think that'll be for everybody too as well. Just kind of sort of document history and growth with everybody in a way. I don't know. It kind of gives like so everybody has their news. This is like the news on the people that are creating that history for vote. You know what I mean? So
Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, for sure.
do
That
you? Sorry. Do you have any words you want to finish with, Crypto Mama?
No, I was just gonna say I love that idea. Just the documenting of everything and how bullish it's gonna be later on when we when I don't know, for me it's like when I hear someone say like, "Oh my gosh, like I tried this and it actually helped," like, oh my goodness, because like these things they're not really spoken about. They're not going to be spoken about, and if your doctor knows about it, your doctor knows about it. Like it's not going to be given to you per se. And mm, I'm like what you see now is not something that was there a few years back, like, and I'm very grateful and extremely humble that I had one doctor at like the sixth opinion, I'm like, not next, like, no, I'm in my early 30s. Like, I got life. No, 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 no. This is not right. She was the only one that was like, yeah, go ahead and eat the veggies. Let's see what happens. I'm like, no, but like, I'm gonna go raw, like raw vegan, like nothing. Like, and she was like, yeah, okay, yeah. She's still my doctor. I go and we talk for 40 minutes. It's kind of funny. She's like, once a year, how's your family? What's going on? Okay, take some blood work, make sure you're still good. You're still on that diet? I'm like, way of living. Yeah, new lifestyle. It's working great, but it's so important. It's so important to listen to your body and understand that the person that you're giving all your faith to is a doctor and is one person who went and learned something. So it's good to learn about you, learn about the stuff that can actually help.
You never know what you might find out, honestly, is what you're saying, too.
Oh, dude, I'm, you know, I'm gonna send you some pictures so you can see what the heck I'm talking about because this is like
I was gonna say, I don't know if you wanted to put that out there for everybody. I was gonna say, I was like, you need to show people some pictures.
it's wild. I look at it and it's almost like I watched a movie over and over and I could recite it, right? Like I watched Grease 1,000 times growing up. Like I could recite that movie. This is how I feel like about my 30s of my life, like it's a it's a story. It's a funny story. Couple chapters that were a little wild there for me, but it's all good. I don't know how I would post it up on here, but I can
Um,
uh,
you have a, did it say present at the bottom of the screen?
let me see. Uh-oh, here's that what I'm talking about. No.
No, you don't see like a
Oh,
bar at the bottom that say present. It got like a little plus sign in it.
nope. Hold on. There's more comments. Stream this to your audience. Settings. Cancel. Oh,
Miss Wappin said, I just want to say thank you for sharing your story with us, Crypto Mama.
sorry, I can't find it, but I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. It is what it is. Our bodies go through a whole lot. Our bodies go through a whole lot. Every journey is your own personal journey, or else God would have made you someone else. That's it. And it's important to talk about it because it's not spoken about, and you're not alone. You're not alone. There is another way. There are ways. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Do something every day that gets you one step closer to loving yourself even more. That's it. So thank you for having me on.
I would say I just want to touch one thing on what you said there, and don't on the days you want to quit. I think those are the days where you keep going for real. That's what I'm learning.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm,
Crypto Mama, I appreciate you coming up. I appreciate you taking the time be up here. Like I said, I have to get organized as we go along. Once I get settled in, this will be a lot more organized. I have things written down on what we'll go over and stuff like that. But for short notice, I appreciate you coming up and supporting.
Yes,
For
this is foolish for short notice. I love it, but you know what? That's what it's all about. Like, you got some time? Okay, let's do it. I'm like, well, okay, I'm here. I could get to there by this time. Good, yeah, I'll be good. Let's do it. So I got you, and fully support your coffee. I got you on my, I got your app up on my phone. It worked. Just so you know.
cool. That is good. Appreciate that. But again, I think what's more powerful than that coffee, because the coffee is powerful. Yeah, it's voted. But I think I think that's inspiring. And people do need to see those pictures if you can't find them, because that's something that people need to see. That's hard to do. So again, appreciate you for coming up and taking that time. Vote Army.
Thank
Until
you.
next time, we're out of here.
Peace.
Hey, yo, Votoshi. They straight up thought we wasn't gonna hit him over the head again. Well, guess what? I got you. Let's get it.
Everybody get voted. Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Fuck is you smoking?
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking.
They thought it was a joke. We back, baby.
We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus.
V2.
Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted. Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Try to tell them.
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking.
They ain't wanna listen.
We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus.
Focus.
Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted. Y'all can't test us. Go hard, hell no, we go extra. Supercharging this bitch like Tesla. Talk for get folded like wrestlers. Math lessons for Tosha give lectures. I don't play about them either, you can get the stretcher. Cut from a different cloth, you can see the texture. Oh, I'm here too, we apply pressure. From the billboards, the signs, the malls, news, partnerships, we off the chain. Volty change, powered by Volty soft, we bout to change the game. Ain't no lion, tigers, bears, or Mayas, dragons turning up the fucking flames. Hey, Votoshi, somebody just copied our color. Daddy pussy, yo. Got the other devs trying to copy yours. Still killing pose, beat them like you're jacking off. No sleep, gang, we don't slack at all. The other token really ain't the same, no, not at all. 1 to 1, only dog in the catalog. Here to chat about the chart, holding heavy dog. Better load you some, get your bag fatter, dog. With the only one that really matter, y'all. Everybody get voted. Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Fuck is you smoking?
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking.
They thought we was joking.
We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus. Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted. Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Fuck is you smoking, man? Crazy.
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking. We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus. Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted. Head to the top where they can't be. They all flop like FAT. Still blind like they can't see. It's the V to the OLT. We fast but stay low key. Diamond hair, no, we don't G. The Telegram 24/7. We don't sleep. Buy more, nah, we not cheap. The top 4 spot we gon' be. Y'all floor drop. We not weak. They set, no, we don't speak. But anytime Votoshi get a word, we go peak. It's contagious. Mad that the math is cash for generations. Put it in the hands of masses. They make it. Anything else besides us, they fake it. Cheap imitation for these generations. You need innovation with no limitations. A free invitation, man, that you need to get voted.
Get voted.
Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking?
Fuck is you smoking?
Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking.
Thought we was joking, huh?
We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus.
Man, we focus.
Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted.
Worldwide.
Can't stop, won't stop. What the fuck is you smoking? Told them all we was coming and they thought we was joking. We don't never slack, never like, boy, we focus. Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted.
Everybody get voted. Stand the
Voted.
fuck up. Stand the fuck up one
Voted.
time for my man Votoshi. Pablo, Power, Ozzy.
Now we worldwide, north, south, east, west. Everybody now get voted.
Shout out to Cassidy, the whole team. Frank, drop a fucking set.
We coming for the top 5 dead or alive.